The Raspberry Pi has enthralled the STEM education world. A tiny credit card-sized computer for $25, hobbyists, students, and nerds are snapping the Raspberry Pi up by the millions. And they're doing some amazing stuff with it. Computer game clones, entertainment systems, teaching kids how to code, and feeding their pets over the internet. It has been embraced as a computer, but it has even more potential as a robot. Our dream is to turn your Raspberry Pi into a robot, and we will do that with something we've made called the Brick Pi. The Brick Pi combines the hackable computing power of the Raspberry Pi with easy-to-build modular Legos. The Brick Pi makes robotics with Raspberry Pi simple. The Brick Pi system consists of two parts: a board that slides over your Raspberry Pi and connects it to Lego motors and sensors, and a plastic case that connects your Raspberry Pi perfectly with the Lego technique. If you can dream up a robot, you can snap it together. Lego makes building the robot easy. The Brick Pi unites these two systems together so anyone can make an awesome robot. What makes it so awesome? The Brick Pi has 3 motor ports that power standard Lego Mindstorm motors and read encoder values back. There are 4 sensor ports for connecting Lego Mindstorm sensors like the touch sensor, color sensor, and gyroscope. The Brick Pi has 2 LEDs to add visual life to your robot. A 9-volt battery power source powers the motors, sensors, and Raspberry Pi, untethering the Pi from the wall socket. We designed the Brick Pi to be easy to build with. The motor ports and drivers are clustered together for maximum power delivery. We've spaced the sensor ports around the front and sides for easy access when building your robot. The pins on the Brick Pi are left open on the top so you can stack more sensors and extensions onto your robot. We designed a sturdy case with holes that snap Legos in and can be used to build a robot around. The Brick Pi is totally open source and totally hackable. Firmware is simple and is written in Arduino, so modifying it is easy. All of the designs for hardware and software are kept online.
John, he's wired in. You shut your mouth. He's wired in.
So how does it work? Slide the Brick Pi onto your Raspberry Pi, attach a 9-volt battery, hook up your Lego motors and sensors, start by loading one of our example programs, and let your robot run free, then start modding and hacking. Programming it is easy. We've already written libraries so you can write something easily in Python. All of the motors, sensors, and other peripherals you would want to attach are right there already and can be called with a single line of code from our library. In addition to the Lego sensors you can add, you can still integrate whatever you like into the USB ports. A webcam, Wi-Fi, a keyboard, a mouse, basically anything you can think of.
It's really cool because you don't have to know much about programming and you don't have to know much about mechanics to get started. Everybody knows how to build with Lego. And the Raspberry Pi is easy enough to use that everyone can learn how to code in it. So everyone can have a robot.
We're excited to bring easy-to-build robots to the Raspberry Pi. We think this is an awesome platform that will change the way robotics is taught in the classroom and change the way people feel about hacking robots together.
We believe there's a robot in every Raspberry Pi. At Dexter Industries, our mission is to get this little board moving and out into the world. To do this, we developed the GoPi Go, a delightful and complete robot kit for the Raspberry Pi. When we first got our Raspberry Pi, we were struck by just how fun it could be. How great would it be to teach kids how to code on a robot, not just a computer? Then sadly, we realized just how hard it was to make it move. We wanted to turn the Raspberry Pi into a robot and set it free. We tried a few different platforms, but nothing seemed to work. Each was built for another system and required a lot of ugly and confusing wiring. So we got to engineering. We wanted to develop an inexpensive Raspberry Pi robot for less than $100. It had to be something that's easy to start up and easy to use. And after months of tinkering, we came up with the GoPi Go. The GoPi Go is a simple Raspberry Pi powered robot that brings together a power supply, motors, and navigation to make your Raspberry Pi mobile. The GoPi Go gives the Raspberry Pi a robotic body with motors, battery power, and sensors to bring it alive. It's easy to start using. You can do so much with the GoPi Go. Explore that scary corner of your house remotely. Herd your cat and babies around. Automatically serve drinks to your guests. Start an office drone war with a video-controlled, remote-operated rocket launcher. Okay, so these aren't the best ideas, but you get the gist. The GoPi Go is open source. We believe strongly in open source hardware and software, and all of our plans and software are open for you to hack. Each GoPi Go will come with a fully assembled circuit board, a chassis, motors, and battery pack.
Hello world, my name is AIRO.
Wow, you can talk.
Of course I can talk. I can tell you anything thanks to Cloud.
So tell me, what's the weather in Miami?
The weather is 30 degrees Celsius sunny weather.
And what else you can do?
I can do everything you can imagine. Because inside my Anima robotic control module is very popular and powerful Raspberry Pi or Banana Pi computer. Thanks to my sensors, such as accelerometers and gyroscopes, I can move on Anima drive module, and as you can see I am so stable. I have implemented Wi-Fi module that can be used to connect to the smartphone. Anima Vision module allows me to recognize objects with camera and sonar. My code is completely open source. You can upgrade or modify my functions. With Anima Pi modules I can be Robotic Spider. Hello, who are you?
I am the Robotic Spider. Look at my sexy moves.
Wow, you are so cool.
Hi, I'm Harry G, and for the last 2 years I've been running workshops for young people. More recently, I've been using little robots to help teach about technology and basic programming. What I've found is that while the Raspberry Pi has incredible potential, it needs great content and applications to really excite and engage the next generation.
Tiddlybot is a fun and simple way of giving your Raspberry Pi robot powers. It's easy to build, and with our amazing software, it means that anyone can control Tiddles from any smartphone or tablet. You see what Tiddlybot is? And with our custom Blockly interface, it's easy to learn coding and solve puzzles.
Like all well-trained robots, Tiddlybot can be autonomous and follows lines like a pro. This is a great way to demonstrate the basics of robotics to young people.
What's more, Tiddlybot is a Squigglybot and draws both freestyle and programmatically.
We're a team of designers, engineers and coders, and we're passionate about working together to empower the next generation of scientists and developers. We've been working hard so Tiddlybot does the simple things really well. Our interface board features efficient power conversion to keep your batteries going for longer. The Ultra version has the first dedicated LiPo charger for the Raspberry Pi on board to make things practical to maintain.
The Tiddlybot is a low-cost and effective way to teach children about robotics and get them up and running on a low-cost platform.
Our design methodology for developing the Tiddlybot was to make it as simple as possible to develop for, and that reflects the hardware which we have and the software.
I really like Tiddlybot because it's easy to build and really fun to play with.
Exclusive to Kickstarter, we have 4 neon colors in our tadpole-inspired chassis. Also, we have a wood edition made from sustainably sourced plywood.